Hey everybody, it's Doug Rucker here again with PressureWashingSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com, and we are located right here in Houston, Texas. We are actually up in Porter, just a little bit north of Humble Kingwood off the North Park exit off of US 59. We're off of Loop 494, so that's where we're at. If you're ever in the area, stop by and chat with us, take a look at what we have for your pressure washing, soft washing business, and then also be glad to talk to you about our school, just anything you need. We're here to help you. If you have any questions on the store products, you can certainly contact us at info@DougRuckerStore.com, or you can call or text 281-612-1223. And then if you have any questions about the school and the trainings that we offer, you can contact me at learn@PressureWashingSchool.com. That's the best way to get a hold of me, is just email me there, or you can use the contact form on the website. Also, don't forget that coming up September 13th is our next hands-on training right here in Houston, Texas. So come on out at Saturday, September 13th. We start about 8:30, finish anywhere between 3 to 4:30, depending on how many people show up, how many people attend, and then also how many questions get asked, that kind of thing. So again, that's September 13th right here in Houston, Texas. Then we also have the online video school. If you can't make it out here, then you can certainly use that. That will drastically help you cut your learning curve. Just over like 200 something videos, 250 videos that I've amassed over the last 10 to 12 years that I've had that. And so it's just chock full of information. And then we also have the point training, which is personalized, on-site, individual, next level training. You can email me at learn@PressureWashingSchool.com to get more information on that and details about that. And then I think that's it. So anything we can help you with store-wise, info@DougRuckerStore.com. School-wise, learn@PressureWashingSchool.com. Hey, I'm talking about check valves today, particularly on the soft wash systems. Just going to show you a few things that we ran across in the last few weeks and some repairs that we've had to make. So stay tuned for that coming up next. All right, everybody. So what I wanted to do today is show you just a couple of things about check valves that we use in soft wash systems. Pretty much everybody uses kind of the same thing, but we use them predominantly in our King Slinger. We use them in the Big Slinger, and then we also use them in the Softie. So the King Slinger, we're using 1/2" check valves. The Big Slinger and the Softie, we're using 3/4 check valves, okay? But one of the things that can happen is we've had 3 or 4 guys in here in the last week and a half, and they all had issues either getting primed, pressure dropping. It'll spray for a little bit, and then it drops, and it starts spraying again. Those type of things. And so those are generally always signs. About 90% of the time it's a sign of an air leak somewhere. Sometimes it could be a pinched hose or whatever, but it's generally a sign of an air leak. And Raimondo found this one on a Soft E, and go ahead and show that up there. There's a hairline crack in the check valve, very hard to find. As a matter of fact, the way I think you said you found it was how?
It was leaking a little bit, and then it was catching some air, and then also they kind of over tightened it, put some Teflon tape on the threads, and so So it kind of splits the shake valve from here.
Yeah, so Teflon tape is not always a good idea to use. We always use this True Blue pipe sealant. We actually have it on the website that you can get, or you can get it off of Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. But a lot of guys just buy it from us when they're getting supplies, so they don't have to make an extra trip or whatever. But it's vibration resistant. It's also chemical resistant. And so that's what we use anytime we are putting together plastic to plastic, metal to plastic, and also plastic to plastic, thread to plastic, metal to plastic. And then metal to metal, we use either just a lock seal, or depending on what we're doing, we'll put some Teflon tape on it and then the lock seal. So anyway, I think I remember you telling me also you noticed a kind of a little streak here, which you can see almost on the inside. There's a little streak running down inside there, and that's the bleach. But that's very hard to find when you're out in the daylight and searching for air leaks. So just want to let you know that that's one of the places. We've also found those on bulkheads, and bulkheads are another place. As a matter of fact, we had a guy in here a couple of weeks ago that had one, and on the inside, I think I showed it in a video a couple of weeks ago, the threaded nipple part inside there was cracked. It actually had a hole in it. It had just gotten eaten through the bleach from the bleach use, which is just kind of normal, but it takes a long time for that kind of thing to happen. But bulkheads are another place where you can get air leaks.
Yes.
And that's because
of the bleach, over tightening them, putting Teflon tape, and with the sun, the UV suns can crack, make
right.
the plastics weaker.
And it's also the fact that we have a threaded connection here, a threaded connection underneath. If you're using bulkheads and drop tubes, all of those connections can make an issue and cause air leaks eventually. That's why we use the bulkheads. This is a king slinger with 1/2-inch hose, and so this is a uniseal bulkhead, and the hose is going straight down into the bottom of the tank. So there's no connections here whatsoever, and I know that if I ever start spitting air out of the gun, then I know my air leak's not going to be here. So I can start looking somewhere else. I don't have to sit here and pull the bulkhead apart and try to start searching for the air leak in there. All right, Raimundo, so there's a couple other places that you've detected air leaks at, and those are?
Sometimes I've seen some loose clamps. They actually get some air through here because they're not completely tight over time. They get loose with the vibration and all that, so they start getting air through here.
Yeah, the vibration and also the heat just kind of loosens it up a little bit. Can loosen the hose up, and then also, there's some cases, this one we've never had to because that's the water fill, but some of these hoses, when you got bulkheads, you're having to take them on and off. And some guys will just slide them over the hose barb and take them off and not have a hose clamp. So that's a good point too. Sometimes at the hose clamp is where the leak can be. So sometimes you just have to take the hose and cut it off and put a fresh end on there. And then over here,
we got on the cam locks. If you have uniseals, more likely you're gonna have an air leak through this hose clamp that can be loose, or actually can be from the cam locks. The O-rings can go bad. The ones that are in tie, the cam levers, those pins come out and it doesn't lock properly, so it catches some air through there.
Yep. So if you have hoses like this, one thing you can always do to check if you have bulkhead fittings is just take you a hose and run it directly off of your valve into a bucket of water and see if it pulls without any air bubbles. But generally, if you have a bulkhead, we don't have that here, we have uniseals, but if you see air coming up through this hose going in, I can guarantee you your air leak's going to be right here at the bulkheads. All right, so this is supposed to be about check valves. We kind of got way off onto other areas that are air leaks, but that's good for y'all to hear. The check valves that we sell and have been selling, I think, about 3 or 4 years now. I actually went to one of the manufacturers of these and had these made up specially for us. But we sell check valves that have male ends. You can buy these off the website if you want to retrofit your system. We have them in 1/2 inch, and we also have them in 3/4. By the way, I couldn't find any more 1/2 inch. Are we out?
Yes.
Okay, so I got to order some more. But anyway, as of today, we're out, but I'll get some more ordered. And then we have 3/4 inch as well. What we used to do years ago is we used to put them together with a nipple. And so it would look kind of like that. And what would happen is when you're putting it on like this, you've got a weak, not a weak point, but a chance for an air leak here, and then on the bottom portion as well. So that's why we went to the male check valves to prevent the possibility of an air leak. We're eliminating two fittings, but we're eliminating 2 spots where a possible air leak could happen. Yes. Okay, and it makes it a nice little tighter valve system. This is a 1/2 inch valve system, so that is 1/2 inch check valve with the male like this, here, and here. And so we also still have the female ones, getting confused here, in 3/4 inch, and also we still carry them in 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch as well too. So, but anytime you can, matter of fact, we have 3/8 for some reason. I don't know why. So if you need a 3/8 female check valve, buy these and help us get rid of these things. So anyway, that's basically the check valve things that we wanted to show you, mainly to let you know that we have also the male check valves available. So you can purchase those in either 1/2 inch or 3/4 as soon as I get the 1/2 inch back in stock. But we have plenty of 3/4 available too. The 3/4 is what we use on the big slinger and on the the big Softy. Slinger and the big slinger.
Softy.
The softy
and big slinger.
And the big slinger. The 1/2 inch is what we use on the
King Slinger.
King Slinger, correct. Sorry. Anyway, if you have any questions, just let us know about it. Anything else, Raimondo, that you can think of?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Just very important to make sure that you're using good pipe dope. I know a lot of people, like that True Blue, a lot of people say you can use Teflon. They have great experience. And so on all this kind of stuff, you're going to have difference of opinions. I know I've cracked check valves before myself using Teflon, and it usually happens from over tightening too much. So,
and that happens as well from putting too much Teflon tape.
Too much Teflon tape and over tightening as well. So anyway, hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to call us. I'll probably put you on the phone with Raimondo. He handles all the service work. Raimondo does all the builds. He helps customers. He does pretty much everything around here. And I even go to him when I need help. So appreciate everything that you do and helping our customers. Everybody loves Raimondo. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Have a very blessed rest of the week, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, guys, hope this has been helpful for you. Talking about check valves for Softwash systems. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. hit that subscribe, hit that bell, hit that notification, all that kind of stuff, so that you get notifications whenever I come out with something that could be useful to you. And if you have any questions, again, you can leave comments down below, or if you have questions on store products, then email info@dougruckerstore.com, or call or text 281-612-1223. If it's about the schools, the training opportunities, then just email me at learn@pressurewashingschool.com. Hey, y'all have a very blessed day.